Elder Gerrit W Gong says, "For 50 years I've studied culture, including gospel culture. I began with fortune cookies. I learned fortune cookies are not originally part of Chinese culture. They originated in America. Fortune cookies are a fun, simple example. Comparing practices in different cultural settings can help us distinguish gospel culture. And now the Lord is opening new opportunities to learn gospel culture as Book of Mormon allegory and New Testament parable prophecies are fulfilled. Everywhere people are moving, and record numbers of converts are finding the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I have witnessed new members fulfilling the Book of Mormon allegory of the olive tree. In Jacob 5, the Lord of the vineyard and his servants strengthen both olive tree roots and branches by gathering and grafting together those from diverse locations. Today, children of God gather as one in Jesus Christ. Jesus tells the parables of the Great Supper and wedding feast. In these parables, invited guests make excuses not to come. The master instructs his servants to go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city, and the highways and hedges, to bring in hither the poor, maimed, halt, and blind. Spiritually speaking, that's each of us. All nations shall be invited unto a supper of the house of the Lord. Today, those invited to the supper of the Lord come from every place and culture. As chief apostle, Peter saw heaven open a vision, and he taught, "Of a truth I perceive that God is no respecter of persons. In every nation he that feareth the Lord and worketh righteousness is accepted with him." Living the gospel of Jesus Christ includes making room for all in his restored church. The spirit of room in the inn includes no one sits alone. When you come to church, if you see someone alone, will you please say hello and sit with him or her? The person may look or speak differently than you. A journey of gospel friendship and love begins with a first hello and no one sitting alone. No one sits alone also means no one sits alone emotionally or spiritually. Each of us has been laughed at, embarrassed, and hurt, perhaps scorned or abused. And with varying degrees of intent, each of us has also disregarded, not seen or heard, perhaps deliberately hurt others. It is precisely because we have been hurt and have hurt others that Jesus Christ brings us all to his inn. In his church, and through his ordinances and covenants, we come to each other and to Jesus Christ. How we treat each other, especially the hungry, the thirsty, those left out alone, is how we treat him. In his restored church, we are all better when no one sits alone. Let us not simply accommodate or tolerate. Let us genuinely welcome, acknowledge, minister to, love. May each friend, sister, brother, not be a foreigner or stranger, but a child at home. Today many feel lonely and isolated. Social media and artificial intelligence can leave us yearning for human closeness and human touch. There are many reasons we may feel we do not fit in at church. That, speaking figuratively, we sit alone. I invite us to worry less, judge less, be less demanding of others, and, when needed, be less hard on ourselves. We do not create Zion in a day, but each hello, each warm gesture brings Zion closer. In the household of faith and fellowship of the saints, no one sits alone because of covenant belonging in Jesus Christ. Conversion in Jesus Christ requires us to put off the natural man and worldly culture. As President Dallin H teaches, we are to give up any tradition and cultural practice that is contrary to the commandments of God and to become Latter-day Saints. Covenant belonging deepens as we come to each other and to the Lord in his inn. The Lord blesses all when no one sits alone.